Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode number 29 of the Wide World of Geek, where we look at what's new and newsworthy in the world of geek this week. Now, this week has proved to be fairly eventful, specifically in the world of gaming. Just the other day, on Monday, the cinematic intro for Heart of the Swarm, Starcraft 2's expansion, was released online, and it is gorgeous. It's really cool. It's a great pickup from the previous StarCraft 2 game. This expansion is due out in March. The beta for the multiplayer has been going on for a few months now, and it looks pretty interesting. Some interesting changes to the multiplayer, and it looks like a lot of changes to the single player. Now, casters such as Husky Starcraft and Day 9 have been showing a lot of the multiplayer and have high hopes for the single player, so I'm going to put my trust in those guys, and my hopes are going to be high for this too. I will put a link down below to Blizzard's official YouTube page where they have the StarCraft 2 cinematic. They also happen to have a quick glimpse at the single player campaign, so you can see some of the new options that are in there, so it looks to be pretty interesting. In other gaming news, it was announced today that THQ has officially dissolved. Now, what this means is not only is THQ no longer a company, but its assets, its games that are in development or that it has rights to, have been bought at auction by some other companies. And just to give you a quick rundown of this, Sega has purchased Relic, which is the developer of King Company of Heroes, Warhammer, and Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. Koch Media, K-O-C-H, I'm guessing is Koch. They're the owners of Dead Island and whatnot. They have agreed to purchase Saints Row developer Volition, as well as the publishing rights of the Metro franchise. So it looks like the people who created Dead Island will be bringing us further Saints Row games. Form your own opinion on that one. Crytek, who is currently developing Homefront 2, has purchased the rights to the Homefront franchise. Take-Two, which is the parent company of 2K and Rockstar Games, has agreed to purchase the project codenamed Evolve. And Ubisoft has purchased the rights to publish South Park: The Stick of Truth, as long as Trey Parker and Matt Stone agree to it. And they've also purchased THQ Montreal, which is where Assassin's Creed is being made. So this is pretty big news for the gaming industry. It is showing us that these games will be able to continue on. It will be different publishers. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. Halo 4 is no longer being made, is not made by Bungie, it's made by 343. Pretty good game in my opinion. In other gaming news, Atari has filed for bankruptcy. So first it was THQ, now it's Atari. However, the reasoning behind this is that Atari, or Atari USA, wants to get out from under their parent company, which is a French company that has lost money every year since purchasing Atari. They're selling off the rights to the games they've created. They're even selling off the Atari logo. The reasoning behind this is because Atari USA wants to be able to create their own games, because they have become a game developer as opposed to a hardware developer. Really, they haven't been a hardware developer in 25 years. So, the best of luck to Atari. I hope you're able to get out from under this and give us some really interesting games. Now, in comic book news, and this is kind of comic book news, Newsarama posted this article probably last Thursday or so, maybe last Friday, and they displayed 120 Superman S shields that have existed over the last 75 years, which has been Superman's existence, from 1938 to 2013. And it's really interesting to see the evolution of the S shield and see how sometimes There are tiny changes. Sometimes there are major changes. Tweaks here and there. They even show shields worn by different types of characters such as Bizarro or Steel or the Cyborg Superman, that horrible blue electric Superman. But you get to see a lot of these different things, and it's a pretty interesting thing. Now, the last bit of news I want to share is that on TBS, the cable network, there is currently a show called King of the Nerds. Now, they've had one episode so far. I believe the second episode is going to be tomorrow night, Thursday, at 10/9 Central. And this is what you would expect from a reality TV show / competition. Very much in the vein of Real World Road Rules Challenge or Survivor. Shows along that nature. You have a group of people that have to live and coexist together, and at the end of the day, two people are from a team are put up against each other in a challenge, and the loser goes home. The difference being that the contestants are all nerds. Now, I kind of like the fact that nerd culture is kind of getting out there, but it's still painting these guys in a really stereotypical light. It's not doing much to raise the awareness of nerd culture or really show that it's not anything weird, really. I'm going to continue watching it. There's only been one episode. Like most people, I'm watching it online instead of on the actual TV. So, we'll see. It's got two guys from Revenge of the Nerds as its host, one being Booger, the other being, I don't honestly know his name. Whatever. So, yeah, that's the show for today, for this week. I'm going to get out of here so that I can make some dinner and then play some games, because I can't start my Let's Plays if I don't have playthroughs. So, this is Bach, and until next week, I'll see you guys later. Bye.